How's it going?
Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Loud and clear. Do you got us? Do you have us?
What is wrong?
Do you have us in your ear? Hello?
I can barely hear you for some reason.
Barely here. Let's see. Any better now? Any better now?
That's a little better, yeah.
Yeah, that's just me talking louder. Like, how low is it?
Could
Whoa. What was that?
What?
Whatever you just hit muted yourself. Yeah.
I muted.
No,
Oh,
now
great.
now you're good. You were good.
Okay.
Were you hitting the button?
Yeah, I was trying to make it louder, but I think maybe these are a little messed up. It's not your fault. It's mine.
Did you leave them in your pocket and wash them? That's what I always do. Can talk at the same time.
Leave the conversation to us and order another beer.
You're listening to Texas's live
Midday
beer-centric show, Liquid Lunch.
Liquid Lunch.
With producer Perry,
Kennedy and Schaumburg. Here are your hosts,
Catherine Contreras,
and Josh Stewart.
Hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hooray for beer!
Yeah, we are.
Now we are.
Yeah, we are. Hey. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
What's up, Thursday?
Yeah, welcome to Thursday, one and all, and everybody. Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, there you go. Now you're in both ears. How you doing over there, Kennedy? You got things in your ears that you
I
need?
can't hear anything.
Well, that's about par for the course. We're all like, yeah, everything's perfect today.
Yeah.
And then you discover that thing at the very end, right before we go live, that, in fact, not all is well.
I do have other things I'm doing.
No, I know. I'm just saying that we've never not had a thing.
Oh.
All right, but
I don't
whatever.
expect us to
It's
ever
fine. It's
not
fine.
have
It's
a
fine.
thing.
It's fine. Hey, are you busy, Clip? We should have closed those doors. Anyway, that's gonna bother me now. Welcome to Thursday, everybody. Catherine, how are you doing?
I'm good. It is Thursday, and I'm happy for it. I'm ready for the weekend.
Yes.
What about you guys?
Yep.
Yeah?
Happy for the Thursday part of that. Happy for the weekend. We got some travels in our future, that sort of thing. So, it's all good. I'm going to Lubbock.
Fun.
Yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
There's nothing but fun in Lubbock.
That is true. That's their motto. Nothing but fun here.
It's all fun here all the time.
They say it's so flat.
Oh, how flat is it?
They say it's so flat that on a clear day you can see the back of your own head.
Oh, wow.
That's how flat it is.
Huh.
There's no trees, there's no bushes, there's no streams or anything, Robert R. King
Yeah.
stuff. Y'all ever heard that?
Yeah.
Amarillo
Beautiful.
Highway.
Beautiful landscape out there.
Yes. Lots of windmills. But anyway, I digress. So Amarillo and Lubbock are in our future for the weekend. So,
Sweet.
I have family in Amarillo.
oh yes. Would you like me to stop off and say, "Hey, Kennedy sent me"?
Please do.
Okay. What fan is it? Close? Are y'all estranged?
My grandmother and my
What's your grandmother's
Aw.
Louise.
name? Louise, Miss Louise.
Maybe
What-
you should bake a pie and have Josh take it
Can't
to
hear what
her.
She's telling me.
bake a pie and I'll send it. I'll
Okay.
take it with me unless it's really
She
good. And I'll eat it.
is
But
93 years old.
oh, well, what does she
And
like to do?
Just,
What is
she just recovered. She just recovered from breast cancer.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
had-
my
she
goodness.
had
Shout out to
surgery and
Kennedy's
it was a
grandma.
success.
Yeah.
Warrior.
What do you call her? Nana?
Grandma.
Grandma.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Classic.
don't have any fancy names for her.
Yeah. That's all right. It's cool. Whatever it is. Well, good on her. So, maybe I'll swing by and say, hey. So keep on keeping on,
That's right.
Yeah.
Grandma.
That's right, Josh. Keep it up.
That's, Grandma. Fist bumps.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I like it.
Yeah. So, Catherine, back after a 2-week hiatus.
Back after a little vacation. Yes.
You were on hiatus. You were on assignment. That's what we lied and told everybody.
I was on assignment to
Yes.
clean up boogers is really what I was doing.
What? So just kids being sick and all that kind of stuff. What are
I
you
don't. Yes, I don't know if it was cold or sinuses or what, but there's always something happening in my house. Either there's like a random vomiting situation,
Mm-hmm.
or someone's running a fever, or someone's pretending to be vomiting or running a fever. There's always something happening.
How do you pretend to vomit? You know what? I know how you do that. It's not very
I don't-
convincing.
Yeah, no, it's not convincing at all.
It's like I tried it one. I thought I had this great idea that if I chewed up saltine crackers, and then spit them in the toilet, then I
It
would
would
say
look like you.
it looked like I
Did it
threw up.
work?
No, it didn't look like it. Like
No. it didn't.
at least I'll give myself credit that at least I knew that wasn't going to work. When I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh, good. So
this
you
is-
knew ahead of time. You're just trying it.
Yeah, I was
out.
trying to get out of church choir on Wednesday. I was like, I don't want to go there. I don't like the teacher. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
This music's lame. Still had to go.
Yeah, kids are just they're not very smart when it comes to things like that. Because like my son, he can't eat or move or basically do anything, right, without getting himself full dirty all the time.
Uh-huh.
And then he'll come out of his room and be like, oh, I threw up. And I'm like, you really expect me to believe you didn't get one bit of vomit anywhere on your body when you're covered and stuff all the time?
Yeah.
That's not going to, there's no way that you can precisely get it in the toilet.
Right. Are you in on this conversation now, Kennedy?
No, I'm
Well,
not.
why are you just sitting there? You look defeated. Try a different jack.
I've tried every jack.
You've tried every jack.
Yes.
Oh,
On
Kennedy
all
can't
these-
hear us today?
Yeah, it's just off today.
It's not.
Aw.
It's not. No, don't do that. That's a horrible joke.
We can just talk all kinds of mess about Kennedy then.
Let's do that. Let's.
You hit the mute button
Just
somewhere.
all day and he won't know.
No, I didn't.
Won't know we're doing it.
Yeah, all the meters are working.
Yeah.
I
Well,
see
then-
them right there.
Well, there you go. You should be hearing it then.
Jeffrey says that we should use beef
I'm
stew
not.
for vomit.
Beef stew.
Yeah.
Oh, is that on Facebook? Well, I'm not seeing any of the
Yeah.
comments. I'm
I
trying.
feel like it's too chunky though, right?
You'd have to chew it for sure.
You'd have to like chew it and then do it.
If you were to really like try to convince somebody, you would really want to do use the blender possibly.
Right.
Leave a little like on each.
Leave
corner.
a couple of chunks. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you need to eat something that makes your breath smell pretty bad.
Yeah.
So you got to really.
You have to make it so that your parents, it's so disgusting, your mom doesn't want to inspect it.
Yeah, exactly.
She's going to take your word for it.
Kennedy, can we get into what we're drinking? I mean, all this vomit talk has made me just.
I'm so thirsty.
Are we ready? You tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and do it.
It's time for your favorite segment and mine here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
And today, pre-show, at least I did anyway. I finished mine already.
Okay.
Hand me the can, or at least take it full. There on the top, from our friends at Argus Cidery in Dripping Springs, Apple Bomb. They call it a British pub-style cider. It's dry. It's delicious. It's full of apple flavor and character. It may be
Yum.
my favorite cider. It definitely
Whoa.
it's a go-to
Whoa.
cider. It's a go-to cider. That's for sure.
Okay.
I don't know that it would be necessarily my favorite because there's a lot of really good
Cider's delicious.
Yeah, and there's a lot of variation out there, so it's hard to pinpoint what the exact favorite is. But this
Yeah.
one, when I do finally open my working title, Stu's Brews, this will be a staple on the tap wall. This
like
is
it.
a good go-to cider. I recommend this one.
Perfect.
Hand me that can there, Kennedy. Let's get a little bit of description going.
I see the Argus one is beautiful. It has a very simple kind of classic looking. It's really pretty.
Yes, their artwork is nice.
Yeah.
Apples and whatnots. I like how they just call themselves Argus Fermentables because it's a lot of different. They don't just say apples.
It's very artisan.
Yeah, and they also have their ginger perry and all that kind of stuff. Let's see, it's Ciderkin, which was their first cider the main cider that they put out. They call it its big brother. Let's see, full-bodied pub style cider, traditional apple profiles at balance. Let's see, the Bomb's high gravity. Ooh, what is the high gravity? Let's see, it's free of back sweetening and added sugars. So that's good, and it's naturally gluten free because there's no gluten in apples. 6.2%. Most ciders, if they're left to their own
Ooh,
devices.
That's not high, though.
Yeah, well, that's a tip. That's a cider. That's a that's
Okay.
if you just do straight juice, apple juice.
Yeah.
And then
You're gonna
ferment
get
it.
that?
Yeah, 6% is typically where you're gonna hit
All right.
when you're
Nice.
using like an English ale yeast or something like that. Champagne yeast, you go like into Preston territory, and you're all at that 12-14%.
Speaking of Preston, shout out. He's on today.
Hey, Preston.
He's watching right now.
Preston of the Grain Cellar.
That's right.
Almost premier homebrew store. You can go and get all your stuff, helping bring Liquid Lunch to you each and every week. Also, free hugs from now all through the holidays. Holiday
right.
special.
Go
double
get those holiday hugs different.
Mm-hmm.
The holiday hugs are different.
It smells
They're
like
warmer.
Yeah.
It's like hot cocoa and peppermint.
Yes, that's it. He puts a peppermint stick in his shirt pocket.
That's right. And then he puts it in your back pocket.
Well, he has two, and the warmth of his body next to yours
Right.
causes the aroma to rise
That's right.
up through your nose hole, into your olfactory senses,
Okay.
and just causes those dreams to come true.
That's right.
Right in there. So anyway, delicious cider, by the way. I would recommend this highly. I think you should be able to find it pretty much all across Texas at this point,
Very nice.
or at least near me, which is the most important part of Texas,
Which is in that one little area.
in my opinion. No, because they're dripping springs, so I'm sure San Antonio.
Yeah, I'm sure we get it. I have to. I'm not very good at venturing to my local specs, and I should do it more often.
You
Which
should.
is probably where I'll find it.
I find it interesting with specs. Not a sponsor of the show, so I'm talking freely. Some
Okay.
specs way better than others as far as the beer selection goes. It's very much a person to person as far as whoever's in charge of the buying.
Right. Right.
I'm very curious if anybody knows. Somebody can throw this out on social. I'm very curious as to how they determine what they're going to buy there. If it's just the whim of the
I think
beer.
it's their buyers because I was told that because I've asked about HEBs before because I noticed that some HEBs in some parts of town have really great selections and others are not so good. And they're just like, oh, it just depends on who the buyer is and whether or not they're into craft beer.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense. But I also wonder when they do that, if they, if it's like a market research kind of thing they have to do to make sure things are moving off the shelves, that sort of.
Maybe.
I wonder how much of the bottom line stuff is,
Yeah.
a thing. I don't know. It's an interesting thought. Interesting thought.
Very
I need to
interesting.
dig into that. I know some people, so I'll.
Yeah. Go figure it out.
delve into
I'm
that.
drinking today.
Oh yeah, sorry, I totally hijacked.
No,
that
I mean,
segment.
it's fine. I mean, I know that your drinking is always more important than mine. I'm drinking
Tastes better.
the Southerly Texas Uncommon Ale, which is not fruity, because I know we're doing fruits today.
Yeah,
So
but-
what I did was,
Wait, hold that back up again. Hold that back up.
oh, I'm sorry. Can you see that bad boy?
Is that it? Look
By
at that
the
shape.
way,
I like that bottle.
These are beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Jason and I's plan is to go and buy spouts for them
Mm-hmm.
and make them into lotion and soap bottles for our kitchen
There you go.
because they're so beautiful.
Yeah,
I love them.
that's cool. I do. I like that. I like the not traditional bottle shape. Although
Right?
it's a kind of throwback, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of vintagey looking, which
Yeah.
is what I like about it.
Yeah, I like
So
it.
what I did to make it fruity, because you had messaged me earlier saying we were having fruity beers today,
Yeah.
is I went into my kids' Halloween buckets
Mm-hmm.
and I popped some nerds in there
Yeah.
and one watermelon Jolly Rancher.
There you go. What?
So now it's fruity.
So grape nerds.
Mm-hmm.
What are your
Grape nerds and
what-
watermelon Jolly Rancher.
What is your favorite flavor of nerds?
Nerds all taste kind of the same to me, if I'm going to be completely honest to
Okay.
you, with you.
Go on.
So I don't have. Do you have a favorite? Grape is good.
Grape's okay. I've never been a huge grape fan. I
Really.
like
of
grape.
anything or just nerds in general.
No, anything really. I'll eat it, but it's just never
Okay.
been. It's never been my go-to. I've been more of a cherry and then orange. And
Yeah,
then
I like
grape.
watermelon. Anything is really yummy for me.
Yeah. So I don't get down on grape just for the sake. Like some people like. I think maybe too much grape jelly. Welch's grape jelly. Growing up.
Oh yeah, no. Well, grape is probably my least favorite type of jelly. I'll go strawberry first.
Strawberry plum. See, I like.
Okay, plum. And then if I'm really feeling like I want to do something special for myself, I'll get some of that apple butter.
Ooh, apple butter's good. I like the peach preserves.
That's
on,
good.
On a
That's good
biscuit.
too.
On a biscuit.
Yeah.
Hot biscuit. That's
Yeah.
that's
See
it.
that? And you put a little beer in there.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Biscuity beer.
You can do that. Yes, I've done it.
Did you
a couple
actually
times.
put the nerds in your beer?
I put the nerds in my beer, and it tastes good and not good at the same time.
I would imagine the flavor's good, but you got a little bit
Interesting.
of weird
It's interesting.
sugary thing.
But I just wanted to be part of the fruity beers.
Okay, no, I dig it. I dig it. Hey, Kennedy, are we on Periscope today?
We are on Periscope.
How come I'm
I
not-
can hear now.
Oh, good.
I'm in the conversation.
Welcome.
For better or for worse.
Welcome.
I just
Oh, here we
discovered some troubling news.
What?
It's pretty bad.
Well, go ahead.
I got kicked out of the Dallas Fort Worth Let's Talk Craft Beer Club.
What did you do?
I'm not. Well, I always share our post on the our live feed on there,
They don't care
And
about
they
it.
don't like it.
and for some reason they don't like me in Dallas.
Well, they don't like you here in Houston either, but
Yeah, well at least
do
they
they have a
tolerate me.
specific reason?
They
on
know
it?
you, I guess.
I don't know. No, I tried to share it,
Uh-huh.
and it didn't pop up, and I went to the page,
And you're no longer there.
I'm no longer a part of it.
Okay, I apologize if this audio echoes back here in this. You know what? I should probably just close this.
What?
So I'm trying to watch our. I was trying to watch our feed there on the Periscopes, but I think I'm playing with.
So if we have any of the admins, whatever I did, I apologize.
You know what? Some of them are just a little bit.
It's fine.
Yeah. Some people are a little touchy about that sort of thing. It's
No, I
fine.
wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it either.
I wouldn't apologize either, Kennedy.
Yeah. I mean, I will say.
If anything, we should step up our talking crap about them.
Yeah, about Dallas in general.
Well,
Yeah, just about both.
I mean, we got Jennifer. She's cool.
Well, why
No,
don't we
Jennifer's
tell
cool.
Jennifer to get us on there.
Jennifer's our friend.
Do we need to make Do we need to make Jennifer an admin for the Facebook page or whatever?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like they wouldn't kick her off.
No. They wouldn't.
No.
That's Dallas. Dallas.
I keep trying to get out of the San Antonio group.
I
and
added
they
you back.
Keep adding me back in. Every time I try to leave, somebody adds me back.
I
And
did
it's
that
not
the
just
last-
Josh, it's other people too. I'm like, oh my God, you know I don't want to be here. I don't know why you keep putting me back in this page.
I think that's the game. I was like, oh, because you had mentioned it. Like I just got off, and I'm like, add me back.
The worst.
No, you didn't.
The worst. And then I don't know it, and I'm looking through my newsfeed, and I'm like, why?
Surface tension
Why am I
pores.
still seeing this stuff?
24/7.
Why is there a hashtag surface tension post in my newsfeed?
Look at that surface tension. There's the- That's the symbol.
Yeah.
When they're like
That's it.
when they see each other at Beer Fest in San Antonio. What's up, y'all? Surface tension.
Surface tension for life.
Ooh, more life. Anyway, that's funny. Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, I think part of it is I feel like there's a whole bunch of people that are in all those groups.
Yeah.
And so when you see a post one place, you see it the same post
A million places.
in
yeah.
like 7 different places.
Well, that's one of the things I do. I share to all the
that's
groups.
what I'm saying. But there's a lot of people that are in all those groups, and so they see the post everywhere you put it.
The other thing is that they have real specific rules about how you can word things and how
Yeah.
you can talk about the beers you like and
Yeah.
all the different things that you can post in there. So
Yeah, but literally the only thing I put in that group
Mm-hmm.
is that when I'm share our live feed when we go live.
you know
That's
what
it.
you never
That's
put?
it. That's
You
it.
never put it in the She's Crafty Beer Nuts group.
I'm not part of that group.
Well, you should be.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Hazel's upset.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's,
Why aren't you part of my mom's beer group?
yeah, dick.
It's basically a free for all. You could literally post anything you want to in there.
Hold on. What's it called?
She's Crafty Beer Nuts.
All right.
Yeah. Ooh, you know what? Let's push the envelope and see how much it would take for Catherine to kick you out of that group.
Sure,
If I talk about tension pores,
we can do
Well,
that.
that's a non-starter. Okay, look, I don't mean to be rude, Kennedy, but
Oh.
I've been done with my cider for a good 5 minutes now.
all right. What's next?
Let's go with our friends over at Galveston Bay. This blueberry blonde. I'm a big fan of this one. If you like blueberries,
Blueberry blonde.
yeah, pick that thing up and put it on the beer can or somewhere where people can see it. Real quick, give them a shot.
All right. Hold on.
All right.
I'm trying to join the She's Crafty Beer Nuts page.
Wait till later, bro. We got
No, I'm
time.
doing it now.
You've got the She's Crafty chick right here on the other end
Well,
of
let's
this.
see how long it takes her to
Kick you off by the end of this show,
like
probably.
to add me.
Oh, she can't do it right now. All right, show them that can before you pour. Like, boom. All right, so that's the other side.
You don't want to see that?
No, the other important side. All right, boom. All right, so our friends at Galveston Bay, they're putting out some good beers. I've got their Bull Shark. It's a Scotch ale. They've got their watermelon wheat. I think this one may be my favorite because this is the problem you run into with some fruit beers, especially by big conglomerate breweries, is that you just get like this kind of weird candy, like not good fruit flavor.
Right.
This is straight like fresh blueberries. Like I love.
You don't want the sweetness.
No, I
Smell
don't.
the blueberry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It smells like you just opened a crate of blueberries and you're about to make some oatmeal or something and throw some blueberries in there.
Blueberry pie.
Blueberry pie could be, yeah, but they're fresh. It's not the cooked blueberry. It smells great. Like a blueberry muffin. That's what it smells like a blueberry muffin. You see, it's not blue because if you squish a bunch of blueberries, you don't get blue juice.
They don't blue juice. No.
Nah, but it, yeah.
So Willy Wonka was lying.
Yeah, he's a big fat
a
liar.
Big liar.
He's a big fat liar.
Yeah.
That Willy Wonka. Well, by the way, the first one, the original one, better than
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, all time better than anything. Yeah.
no. The original was Willy Wonka with Gene Wilder.
Is that it? And then the new one is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Right. Yes. Although
Okay, I'm sorry.
the original it's weirdly entertaining. Like it's weird.
It's creepy good.
Yes. Like that boat ride. Like what was the whole thing with the centipede coming out of somebody's nose or whatever it was?
And why is Gene Wilder he has some anger and emotional issues that maybe he should address before being around children.
Yeah. Like I like Charlie was going to see the back of his hand. I thought for sure.
No, for sure. Yeah.
But at the end, he pulled it all together. Maybe it was an act. Maybe he's brilliant. Maybe that guy's brilliant. But anyway, the original better, the best.
Yeah.
My kids love it. You know what else you could, if you want to do some throwback movies this weekend, if you're waiting to get into holiday movies, it's not quite time.
Okay, well we're ready. I feel like we're ready.
For-
As soon as the weather starts getting cool and the time changes with daylight savings, it starts to feel all holiday all of a sudden.
Yeah, but you know, I guess. I mean, if you've got your list lined up and you just can't fit them all into like that 6-week period or 4-week period, or
Right,
whatever,
right.
I could see that. But there needs to be some good transition period between shake off the rest of Halloween, get through the turkey, then into the holidays. There got to be some good transition movies. One, Nightmare, was it Nightmare on Christmas or Nightmare Before Christmas? That's a good transition one.
Yeah, my kids watch that like every day.
Yep. And then Kennedy has not seen Princess Bride in a very long time, so he needs to watch that, and I recommend.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Everybody watch that every day. I almost sent a Princess Bride meme to you when I was waiting for Skype. Is Vincini? Just